Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thank you very much for joining me today. I hope you're having a good day. I believe this episode is going out on Christmas Eve, so Merry Christmas Eve, and hope you're all looking forward to the big day and you're all ready and prepared. Right, as you can see, we've got a few more gorillas in our habitat already. I've just put another 8 gorillas in here, just because I want it to be occupied. I haven't gone for realism because there are multiple silverbacks, and in reality you only have one silverback per tribe. But for the sake of the game and for the sake of people being able to see the animals quite a lot, I decided I wanted to just up the numbers a bit. They will also start having some babies just because they're cute, and then I will put the contraception on. So last episode we were working on our restaurant over here, and this is what I'm going to continue on today. I've had to just do a bit of re-landscaping up the top here just to actually make it so they can get onto the top of the onto the top here. I will just keep playing around with this. I just want this to look a little smoother. Actually, I've just got that wrong there. Yeah, just sort of even this out a bit, make it a gradual slope up here. Most of this would all be hidden behind foliage anyway, but I definitely want them to be able to come up on top of the glass here. Whether they do or not, I don't know, but you know, I want to at least give them the option. So this is where I'm going to keep working on today. So I need to do a bit of work on this in the middle here. I think so far the feedback that I've been getting from you guys has been very positive, so thanks for that. Hopefully you're all enjoying what I'm doing in this habitat. I think we're going to go for a modern look inside here. Being a big sort of glass structure, it kind of feels modern, doesn't it? So let's go with this. It's going to have to be a bit square, just because that's the nature of it. There's not much I can do about that, really. But I'll do my best to make it look interesting. Okay, so that's the basic shape. Now, am I going to need... I think I'm going to need one of these up on top, aren't I? Let's lift that up and have a look. Yeah, let's do this up the top here. Hopefully this will be enough to blend it in to the roof without it showing through. Okay, there we go. Good. So we have our box. How does that look? Ah, it just comes through the top here. I might just have to just pull the land out a little bit here, just to hide that. There we go. I can get away with that. Yeah, that's fine. Good. Okay, so we have our restaurants now in the middle here. That's quite a big wall there. Actually, I need a door on there, don't I? Because there's toilets in the middle. So let's have a look at our doors and see what's going to look good. I might just go with my traditional. It's always my favourite toilet door. Can't go wrong with this one, really. I think. Let's have a look, just in case something else grabs me. There really aren't many good doors in the game, let's be honest. I know I've said that many times before, and I'm afraid I will say it many times again. Oh, that's an interesting piece. Well, that's definitely not suitable for a toilet. Yeah, there definitely needs to be more doors in the game. But for now, there we go. Good. Okay. So let's do. I feel like I want to make this a bit fancier somehow. I want something else in here. Something. Do I want something coming out the sides? Maybe some sort of wooden structure. I don't know. I don't know what this needs. I'm not sure it does need anything because you've got this lovely lattice structure up the top here. I'm not really sure it does need any more. Actually, I'll tell you what it probably needs is I need to paint this to make it look nice and rocky, and then the same in here. Obviously I need to do a load of work around the stairs here, but I at least want all of this to look finished. I really need to turn the intensity up, don't I? I knew something was wrong. There we go. Yeah, it's always hard when you're building something like this in the middle here. It's hard to actually make it look interesting. So, I mean, what I'll do, I'll put some. Tell you what, let's modernise it. Let's go really modern, shall we? Now this is something that I've done in one of my other zoos. Actually, which one of these is it? Probably not that one. It needs to be a dark wood. Nope. Yeah, this one. Right. Yeah, so this is something that I've done before, and I think it looks pretty good. Oh, hang on, what's going on there? Let's just get that straight. So this is something that you see on modern buildings, and it's yeah, it doesn't mean anything, doesn't do anything, doesn't serve a purpose, but it is something that you see, and it's a bit of a pain. I don't even know if this is going to quite turn out how I want, to be honest, but you know, I'll go for it. It's one of those sort of bits of architecture that it doesn't do anything, it doesn't serve a purpose, it simply creates texture. There we go. And it just, as you walk around it, you can see it sort of, it blends in there, it disappears, and then it comes back again. And what I did in my other building that I did this on, I then got these gorilla signs. Oh, see, that's a good one. And I sunk them in such a way, like that. So when you're standing here in front of it, you can see it, but then as you walk to the side, it disappears. It's like magic. I think that's kind of cool, that sort of thing. It's a bit of fun, isn't it? And when you've got a big blank wall, it's not always easy coming up with something good and creative to put on it. So yeah, I quite like this sort of thing. I'll just see what other signs I've got that I can put in here as well. Just create a little landscape for this gorilla. Maybe a cloud or something up the top might look good. Yeah, I think that looks cool, doesn't it? Get a cloud in there. We've got another one here. That's it. Just create a little bit of scenery. Now I'm thinking I might be able to get away with a tree or something in the background. If I do it a different colour. I think that's too big. I think all of these might be too big actually, but let's try. Don't know. Maybe. Ooh. Let's just colour this and see what it looks like. So I'm wondering if I sink that just behind the gorilla. Yeah, I think that looks alright, doesn't it? Maybe, actually, maybe if I can sink the cloud behind the plant. Maybe just bring that up a bit, actually. So you've got one cloud in front of the plant there, and then that one's behind it. It gives a bit of a 3D look to it, doesn't it? That's pretty cool. Oh yeah, I'm pretty happy with that, actually. That looks pretty nice. Just a little bit of fun there for you. I'll probably put some columns in, I think, here. Let's get back into our building. Just trying to be creative here. This is, I'm just, you know, just thinking outside the box a bit, just trying to do something. Ooh, that's a nice piece, isn't it? Maybe this is what I could put in. I don't know, I just felt like this building needed something a little bit more 3D, you know? Something that just sort of comes out the edge a bit like this. Doesn't serve any purpose, but just adds something. I like that sort of thing. Just looks like a bit of structure, you know, just gives the whole thing a little bit of something special. Right, let's just see if I can duplicate that this way. Yes, it's not really going to work on that side, I don't think. I guess I could do it round on the other side. Let's keep them coming, and let's bring them this way. I'll get them on here. What sort of distance are they? Yeah, they're a fair way out of the top there. So yeah, I'll probably keep them like that as well. And then, is that roughly in the middle of that wall? It's not quite. I think it needs to come over a bit. I'm very good at judging distances in this game. There we go. That's cool. Okay, yep, something a little bit different there. I really like that. I'm very pleased with that. I think I might do a green wall here. So let's come back into here. Actually, I was going to put beams in, wasn't I? Sorry, let's get the beams in first. What have we got? Those are pretty funky looking beams, aren't they? I'm going for a real mixture of textures and colours and themes here. I don't know if it'll work, but I like the idea of it. Do I want them... No, probably not right on the door. I think kind of equal with these other beams here, I think might look decent. Something like that. That definitely needs something in there, doesn't it? What do we have in the way of props? Do I want props or do I want... I don't know what that is. I want something up in here. What? I don't know what these rings are actually meant to be. I mean, they're bracelet shapes, but they don't really do much, do they? Although I kind of like them, but I don't know what I've got to put in them. I know what I can do. Actually, that's pretty cool. If I could put that there, I can then come back into this. We do have big gorilla heads. It's a little bit too big, and that one's a little bit too small. How about that? I almost want that floating, actually, don't I? So it's out the front there. I know that's floating, but you can pretend that it's attached to the wall by a little stick. But yeah, that looked quite cool actually. It's like a 3D effect. Well, obviously because it is 3D, but you know what I mean. Cool. And then what I can think I could put underneath here is maybe some education boards would look good under here. Something like this. Maybe if I can fit two under here. I think that looks alright. And let's get deforestation, of course. And what else might be relevant to gorillas? Bit of climate change. Cool. Okay, that side's looking decent now. I'm just trying to occupy the walls, you know. Just don't want big blank walls, and it's not always easy to do. I'll tell you what this one is crying out for. And I don't know if I can do it, but I can try. I think this one is calling out for some water. Yes, something like that. So it just looks like it's just flowing down the wall. And if I lift that up, oh, look at that, like a curtain of wall. A curtain of wall? What am I talking about? A curtain of water. Actually, I just need to bring that out a bit, actually, I think. Maybe in a bit like that. And then another one. Actually, I might need 3 of them to fill that up. There we go, that looks cool. Now, I'm not too fussed about showing where the water's coming from, although I may put something up there, but I kind of need something at the bottom to show where it's going to. I wondered, if I turn that round, can I create a little pool of water here? Unfortunately, the water's flowing. I'm not sure if it's going to look any good, but let me just... What have we got here? Just thinking outside the box a bit here, just trying to see... No, oh hang on, because that's the wrong bit, isn't it? I need that turned. Okay, that's what I was looking for. Just not quite sure if this is going to work. For a start, it may just be too big. Actually, it's pretty much perfect shape, although, nah, because it goes into the shop there, doesn't it? I suppose I could bring it right out like that. Actually, I don't mind that, actually, because it kind of looks like the water is flowing into some sort of grill at the end here. I quite like that. That's a bit different. Interesting. And then I can get some water plants in. If I put in water, does that work? It does work, yes. See, look, I can get some, well, maybe not giant ones. Hang on, what else have we got here? Yeah, look, I can get some nice lilies in here. Something like that. Yeah, I don't think there's much else. Actually, yeah, this stuff is quite good looking, isn't it? Actually, let's just get rid of the old angle snap and align to surface. Yeah, let's just get a few bits of this in. Okay, what else have we got here? Technically, I'm sure this stuff isn't particularly... Ooh, hello. Oh, that looks cool, doesn't it? Nice. Yeah, I'm sure not like these ones here. I think are meant to be right under the water, but you know what? For the purposes of this little water feature, they can be out in the open. Don't mind that at all. What have we got here? Oh, that's quite pretty, isn't it? Let's get one of them in. Let's just sink that in to there. That's the only small one. Let's just get one over in this corner as well. I don't want to overdo it. Do you know what? I think that's all that needs. I like that. Very pleased with that. See, this is the sort of thing you do when you don't think too much. You just grab stuff and start whacking it down. And yeah, you can end up creating some really cool looking stuff. Excellent. Okay, so what else have I got? Am I still happy with this? I'm not 100% happy with this. I still feel like I need something up here, but I don't know what. Maybe this side needs a bit of greenery, actually. Maybe I could do a maybe a flower box up here of some sort. Obviously not that one. Something a bit bigger. Maybe something like that, just up above the door here. And then I could get some nice flowers growing kind of in it, like that, and get them tilted up at a bit of an angle like that as well. Actually, I might just twist them all the way around as well. Really should have had the angle snap on there, but that's fine. Let's just pull them up a bit. There we go. Nice little pot of flowers, right? And then let's just see what else we've got I need something hanging upside down under here. Probably a bit of ivy, I think, but I was just wondering whether I could squeeze in something more upright like that. No, that's way too big, isn't it? I'll tell you what, actually, how about this one? No, even that one's too big, really, isn't it? Kind of hitting the roof a bit. I don't know. I think I can get away with that one. Okay, that's cool. And then if I go with a bit of ivy, because we've got this new ivy, haven't we? Which will look nice, just hanging down on the front here, I think. Okay, let's just get that into there. Is that too much? No, I don't think so. I don't mind that. I wonder, can I get away with a long one as well, a long bit like that? Yeah, it's kind of blocking the door a little bit, but no, that's fine. Don't mind that. It's coming together, isn't it? I need a bit more foliage, I reckon. I quite like the sort of the African-y theme going on here. I know gorillas aren't African necessarily, but actually I don't think they're African at all. But there we go. Doesn't really matter, does it? It's more of a tribal thing. I don't know, Amazon rainforest tribal. I don't know. It doesn't really matter, does it? As long as it looks good. That definitely looks good. I'm very happy with that. But we've still got the shop fronts to do as well. I'm thinking. I want to do something different because I'm trying to be creative. What have I got with fencing that I can do? Yeah, stuff like this. Kind of create an edge all the way along the bottom. Whoops, didn't mean to actually put that in then. If I come along something like this, and I can actually just fill in all of this space like that. Does that actually... Yeah, that pretty much goes to the corner there, doesn't it? Brilliant. Okay, let's bring it round to this side and do the same under here. Right, let's just space them out a little bit better than that. Excellent. Okay, let's copy and paste over to here. Yeah, I like the look of that. Again, just something a bit different, just trying to do different things. Always just play around when you're trying to do something like this. Just keep grabbing stuff, put it on, see what it looks like. If you don't like it, you can always take it away. Good. I'm happy with that as a trim around the bottom. I still feel like I need some sort of frame or something. I don't know if any of these other pieces are... I don't know if there's anything I can do with stuff like this. I quite like the circle bit in here, almost like a frame, like you get served through the circle. I don't know. It's maybe a bit too much. I like the idea of it, but it's not quite going to fit, is it? It would look really nice actually if you didn't have all these other bits on there, like the till, because you could just sink it in a bit like to there, and that would actually look really cool. It would look like he was serving you through this hole, but unfortunately it doesn't really work with the till being there, does it? And if I bring it out to there, you can't access the till then, can you? And you see the rest. So no, that's a shame, because that was quite a good idea, I thought. Right, what else is there up here? What have we got? I might not use any of this fencing stuff. Oh, maybe some modern fencing. Oh, hello. I like that at the angle. That's something a bit different, isn't it? What do we think? I have no idea what it is. or what purpose it's serving, but I kind of like it. Right, let's keep going with this idea. I'm not sure what it is. I kind of like the idea of that with menu screens on it. I think that would make sense, wouldn't it? Let's just get it in place for now, because I do like that. I think that looks pretty cool. Okay, and then one more over here. Do I just need to move that over a tiny bit? Just a little bit. That's the perfectionist in me, just wanting it to be balanced on each side. Like so. Okay, that's good. Now, the issue that I had with these before was that you can't advertise things on them. So, I'll tell you what, how about signs? Because we've definitely got signs for all these things, haven't we? So we've got coffee signs. Actually, we've got a nice kind of swinging one like this, which would make sense kind of on the corner here somewhere, wouldn't it? What have we got? A nice one of them, or I could do with a, yeah, proper one of them. Looks good. I like the long thin signs, they do look good. What have we got here? This is Missy Good. So let's get one of these up. Yeah, that looks... Oh, it would look good if my computer would stop doing this random pausey thing. I don't know what it is. My computer, when I play this game, every now and then it just pauses for a second. It just lags, just for a couple of seconds, and suddenly you've clicked your button somewhere completely wrong. Okay, that's good. I still don't know what these are, but I like them, so I'm leaving them. I might put lights behind there, maybe. That might look good. Like a strip light or something. For now, let's just keep going with these. What do we got here? Mexillet. So let's get that up there. And this is Gulpy. Which one is it? Gulpy... What are you? Gulpy Soda. Which would be... that one, I guess. Is that Gulpy Soda? Yeah, Gulpy Soda. Good. Cool. Right, let's have a look at lights then, shall we? Let's get to dark. Yeah. You do get a lot of light, actually, from them, unfortunately. So, not sure this is going to do anything. But we have got now... Oh, look at that. Yeah, you've got these fluorescent tubes. They do look pretty cool, don't they? I don't really know that it needs it though, does it? Or does it? Actually, yeah, I quite like the look of it. Something like that. Just gives it some extra colouring. How far in did I bury it? About halfway. Okay, something like that. And that, yeah, it gives it a nice red glow, doesn't it? Actually, so yeah, pretty much liking that, I think. And then let's just bring it in here. Can't actually see where the ends are. Okay. And up to the end. Actually, let's just go to there. That's fine. Yeah, I like that. Actually, that's good. It just gives it that nice red glow down on the floor here, doesn't it? I haven't got a toilet sign actually here, so I should probably Let's have a look. This, oh no, that's too big. But yeah, I usually use this one, and if I used this, actually I could do this sort of on these signposts maybe, give them a bit of a purpose. Something like that. Maybe you probably don't need two. I only need one there, really, don't I? Yeah. Cool. Okay, that's good. But you can get a bit of a red glow up on this bit up here. Although, actually, I might just see about putting a light. Actually, just directly behind that. I think it might look good. A nice gentle orange, maybe. Something like that. If I can get this roughly in the middle. There we go. Create like a silhouette behind that the gorilla sign there. That looks pretty cool. Oh, we're definitely getting there, aren't we? Might still try and do something. Oops, sorry. See, that's my computer doing its weird lagging thing again. Very, very strange. Might still try and do something with that. Or I'll tell you what. I need a bit of blue lighting going on behind here, don't I? Actually, it looks pretty blue anyway, doesn't it? It doesn't... Hang on. So that's... Or maybe... Actually, maybe I'll do it in the water instead. That might look good. Just get a couple of these down underwater here. Yeah, that looks nice, doesn't it? There's plenty of people coming in here now, which is good. Okay, let's just get back to day. I'm happy with the lighting there. Am I happy with the actual look of this place now? It's definitely getting there, isn't it? I'd like a little menu or something in this gap. But there really isn't anything, unfortunately. It's very annoying. I'll tell you what, actually, how about... Obviously it's not a menu, but I have used these before in these sorts of gaps. Whoops, the wrong way around. Let's just... Whoops. Keep messing this up. Let's spin that round. What I've done before is kind of angled them like this. And you can almost make it look like a menu. Of course, you can't put a lot on it that's going to look any good. I know you can do like custom images and things these days, but that's beyond me, I'm afraid. I haven't got the patience for that sort of thing. I want something that looks like it might be food or drink related. Let's just scroll through and see if any of them have got any sort of pictures on that look remotely like food or drink. I'm guessing possibly not, but oh, you could eat a frog. Oh well, I don't think it's likely, is it? There you go, that'll do. It looks like frogs are telling you healthy things about some drinks or something. Yeah, why not? There you go. I like that actually, yeah, I like that. I think that looks pretty good. Just giving you the impression, you know, that it's like a shop menu. Okay, how are we looking? We're looking pretty good now, actually. So it really is just possibly this blank wall here. But actually, I might leave that because you don't want it overflowing with stuff. You don't want to make every single little corner completely full of things. You know, that would look a bit over the top then. Yeah, I quite like that. Pretty pleased with that. So I think around the outside, all I'm going to do, because this is just cliff out here, so I'm just going to put some lighting around that bit and around this bit. That's just simple, just cliffs. I need to obviously just block off the ends here, so that looks okay. I'm going to put a bit of an edge around here. I'll sort the land out as well. I'll bring the land out and make it all sort of blend together properly. And I will try and get some seating in as well. I put quite a lot of pathway under here, so I can hopefully have some good seating around. But other than that, there's not really going to be much else going on in this restaurant. It's it is sort of what it is. It is what it looks like. But yeah, pretty happy with that so far. And then obviously I need to sort some of this stuff out in here, because this just, yeah, it's just a mess, isn't it? But that's fine. That's all part of the project. There we go. That is probably going to do it for this episode. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this has turned out. Actually, I love this water feature on the side here, and I love this. I love doing this sort of thing. It's something a bit different, isn't it? It's quite quirky, kind of cool. I had a lot of fun actually. This was good. I like being creative. I like doing new things like this. I don't mind that water is flowing. I don't mind that it comes out of nowhere, and I don't mind that it disappears. Apparently underneath this restaurant here, you can see it all just looks like it flows down into a gap at the back here, which actually is exactly what I wanted it to look like. So yeah, that's worked out really nicely. Cool. Right, well, let me know what you think. Do you like what I did with my little restaurant in there? And have you got any other ideas? Let's just think. This is Thursday. I've already published tomorrow's episode. So yeah, so this one will be going out on Saturday, which is Christmas Eve. So if I don't see you again before then, have a lovely Christmas. And I hope Santa is very generous to you. And if you don't celebrate Christmas, then enjoy your time off work anyway, because I imagine even if you're not celebrating Christmas, you probably still get a bit of time off, which is always nice, isn't it? So yeah, enjoy your festive period, whatever you're doing. I will be recording another episode to be released on Christmas Day. I'll be amazed if people are watching it, but you just never know. You might find a bit of spare time in your Christmas evening. But we shall see. Until then, take care, stay safe, and I will hopefully see you soon. Bye for now.